superhero. With Misa. Once upon a time, in the bustling town of Colorville, where houses stood painted in every shade imaginable and the streets danced with the cheerful chatter of its quirky inhabitants, there lived a boy named Misa. Misa was unlike any other kid in Colorville, for he had a vivid imagination that could turn a simple pebble into a magical artifact and a rainy day into an epic adventure. Misa dreamed of becoming a superhero. He wasn't interested in having super strength or the ability to fly. No, Misa's idea of a superhero was someone who could make people smile, solve everyday mysteries, and most importantly, face challenges with a courageous heart. One sunny morning, as Misa munched on his favorite cereal, shaped like miniature stars, he eagerly pondered over the day's adventure. His best friends, Lund and Zeke, were due to meet him soon, and he couldn't wait to surprise them with something extraordinary. Maybe I'll find a way to help Mr. Whiskers find his way home. Just then, the doorbell rang, and in burst Lund and Zeke, both buzzing with excitement.
Misa, have you heard? There's a mystery afoot. The Cookie King has lost his secret recipe.
This was big news. The Cookie King's cookies were legendary in Colorville, known for their perfect crunch and melt-in-the-mouth deliciousness.
Without that recipe, the Cookie Festival might be canceled.
Misa's heart raced. This was the perfect opportunity to unleash his inner superhero.
Don't worry, my friends. We'll solve the mystery of the missing recipe.
And so, the trio set off on their adventure, armed with nothing but their wits, a magnifying glass that Misa swore was magical, and an old detective hat that Lund had found in her attic. Their first stop was the Cookie Palace, where the Cookie King, a jovial fellow with a flour-dusted apron, was pacing frantically.
Oh, Misa, Luna, Zeke. Thank goodness you're here. I've turned the place upside down, but the recipe is nowhere to be found.
Misa approached the situation like a true detective, asking thoughtful questions and examining the area for clues. Lund, meanwhile, kept everyone's spirits high with her infectious optimism, while Zeke noted down their findings in his trusty notebook. Look, crumbs, Misa pointed out, following a faint trail that led to the back door of the Cookie Palace. The trio followed the trail, which led them to the town's park, where a group of cheeky squirrels were having the time of their lives, munching on what appeared to be pieces of a handwritten note. Aha, the recipe, declared Zeke, reaching out gently to retrieve the remaining pieces from the squirrels, who were more than happy to trade bits of paper for some tasty nuts that Lund had brought along.
Aha, the recipe,
declared Zeke, reaching out gently to retrieve the remaining pieces from the squirrels, who were more than happy to trade bits of paper for some tasty nuts that Lund had brought along. Back at the Cookie Palace with the recipe pieces carefully reassembled, the Cookie King was overjoyed.
You've saved the day!
He beamed, already rolling out dough to start the next batch. As the sweet scent of baking cookies filled the air, Misa realized something important. Being a superhero wasn't about having extraordinary powers. It was about using what you had, be it kindness, cleverness, or a knack for teamwork, to make a difference. That evening, as the Cookie Festival kicked off with laughter and delight, Misa felt a warm glow within him. He had discovered the true essence of being a superhero, believing in himself and inspiring others to do the same. And from that day forward, in the vibrant town of Colorville, whenever a challenge arose, Misa and his friends were always ready to tackle it head-on, proving that anyone could be a superhero by simply being themselves. And so they lived happily ever after, with Misa leading the way, his heart full of adventure and his mind brimming with endless possibilities.